night of coverage of this year's World Seniors, where we've already seen the defending champion Lee Walker bow out to Gerard Green. Gerard will be back for the quarters on Saturday. The battle to be crowned champion on Sunday night is boiling up very nicely indeed. Now we have a late replacement lineup for the start of this second match. The one and only Tony Knowles, former world number 2, drafted in because Mohamed Carey of Egypt had visa issues, and Knowlesy is delighted to be back on a big stage he has helped make famous on so many occasions. I caught up with him about an hour ago. Tony, you look tanned, relaxed and ready to go. Where have you been?
Well, I was away on holiday for a week because I didn't think I was playing, Rob. I was first reserve, and I thought I'd missed my opportunity when Mark missed a pink into the corner pocket, and he was I only got the call yesterday afternoon, so here I am.
And so therefore, do you come in totally relaxed because you weren't really expecting to be in it?
Well, I wasn't expecting to play, obviously, but unforeseen circumstances happened, and yeah, I've tried to put in a little bit of practice today.
And I can't believe it's the 40th anniversary since the first of your 3 semi-finals. Those decades are just rolling past. When you missed out on the decider to Cliff in '83.
Yeah, 83, 85, 86. Yeah, lost to Dennis and Joe Jones.
But from a veteran's perspective, how nice is it to still have the opportunity to keep on coming back?
Oh, this is great. I was a bit sad that I wasn't playing this year at first, but yeah, it's nice to be back, walking through the actual stage door, and first time I haven't been to the Crucible, obviously for the main event in quite a few years. So it's glad to be here.
And we're glad to have you. The very best of luck.
Thank you very much.
He still looks good, doesn't he, for a man flourishing into his 60s. So we've dragged him out of the bars of Gran Canaria to the biggest stage of all. And we're delighted to have the Bolton heartthrob, former world number 2, twice a ranking event winner. Here he comes, Tony Knowles. Brilliant walk-on music as well. You'd expect nothing less from the former world number 2. As we turn our attention to a man who's appeared at the Crucible 12 times. He came agonisingly close this year, but here he comes. He's the battler from Hastings, a UK Championship semi-finalist, Mark Davis. Now, Mark, we don't normally stop for interviews just before a match. However, there is very, very important news, isn't there? Because people who follow snooker avidly will have had their hearts in their mouths when you missed the final black in the decider against Joe Perry at the qualifiers. He pots the pink, he pots the black, and relegates you from the tour, or so you thought.
Yeah, pretty much sums it up. It was obviously devastating to lose that way against Joe, and obviously cost me my tour card. It would have been bad enough if it was just to qualify for this place again. But yeah, it was a really tough couple of weeks dealing with that, and then got news today that they've gone down the list, and for various reasons that everyone knows about, and I managed to keep my card because I was one of the spots that was next in line. So absolutely over the moon. I think it's the right decision, but obviously over the moon and very grateful that decision's been made.
And it's just, yeah, and the crowd are obviously happy with that as well. It's worth just clarifying. I will just read this verbatim because it is quite important to get this right. The decision to extend the tour numbers to 68 was taken by World Snooker Tour with the highly unusual circumstances of some players who remain on the tour at the end of the season currently suspended pending the outcome of an independent tribunal. How long ago did you find out?
Only a few hours ago, actually. Yeah, I got a phone call of Simon, and yeah, it was a few hours ago. So it was completely out of the blue, massive shock, but a good shock this time rather than missing a pink and costing you the title. That's a bad shock. This one was a good one.
It was. Listen, we're all delighted for you. You're such a nice guy. They don't call you the battler from Hastings for nothing. Mark, great to have you on tour next year. Very good luck for this match.